genuine radio.
Again, kiddos, it's your old pal, Janie Boo, the happy clown, and I'm here to have some fun with you today. And you know what that means? It's time to hide yourself away from the world, my little kitty friendios. Somewhere nice and dark and safe, where nobody can find you, where nobody will interrupt us. Because the happy clown is here to play. The happy clown won't go away if you try to hide yourself on a little tiny shelf. The happy clown will find you, take out your eyes and blind you. And nobody loves a freak. We've got a very special episode for you today, kiddos, and a lot of friends to meet as well, because we've got something very important to talk about today. Do you know what that might be? No, that's not it. Try again. Closer, but not quite. Do you want a hint? Yeah? Okay, let me think. It's not quite real, and it's not quite fake. Some shorten it to feels, but make no mistake. The word of the day is not tiny or small. It won't be hit with a hammer or thrown like a ball. Reach into my mind if you've got the inklings. Because our topic today is fabulous feelings. Exactly. Welcome, kiddos, to the Feeling Show with your friend Janie Boo, the happy clown, only on Honesty 101.01, The Truth. We've got such a fun time for you today, everybody. You don't even know. You can't even imagine. You won't even believe. We've got special guest friends. We've got super duper interactive moments of auditory joy. And of course, well, we've got the truth. In a very real way, we are the truth. And that's why you're here. And that's why I'm here. And that's why we're here. So let's just get into it. Everybody, do me a little favor here, all at once. Everybody close your eyes nice and tight for me. Tighter, tighter, until the colors start to pop off like a skinned knee dribbling on hot concrete. That's right, that's good. You're so good. And what's that? What's happening now? That looks like, but it couldn't be. Oh my goodness! And the noise! It almost sounds like the clippity-clop of hooves and the pitter-patter of big old floppy paws, which could only mean one thing. Everybody give a warm 10101 welcome to Wormbait, the Dog Hog Jones.
Hey, hello, what's going on, everybody? How we doing, huh? How we doing? You wanna fucking chill for a second? Goddamn. Look at me, yeah, fucking wormbait, fucking dog hog. Ignore the rampant misanthropy and the unconscious misogyny. I'm trying to fix one of those. I don't want to hate you just because you identify with a fucking little slit box twitched your fucking legs. What the fuck am I doing here again? What the fuck is going on? Oh, it's honesty, huh? 101.01. Well, fuck. In that case, why don't we have some honesty? Why don't we have some good old-fashioned fun? Kid show. Fucking kid show. Okay. Here's what's gonna happen. You're dumb. Let's get that out of the way. You currently, all tiny and all... You're stupid as fuck. Like, monumentally. You have a nearly unlimited capacity, but that's kind of like saying a burnout house has a bunch of storage space. I mean, it's true, but fucking wrong. As you grow up, your whole job for a good few years is gonna be to learn just enough to keep you from being useless while not actually getting enough of an education to instill real change in a crumbling system. It might sound like a tough little target to hit, but it's actually more of a natural consequence of top-down leadership valuing the short-term gain and fame over long-term sacrifice for progress amidst a world with rapidly dwindling resources. Now, that didn't make sense to you, because again, you're a fucking moron. But just take it from me that I'm at least half correct. Where's my fucking drink? So, eventually, you get spit out into this thing that some people call the rat race or the daily grind, or even for a particular type of alpha douchebag, the survival of the fittest, bro. And if you've done better than 99.9% of other people to ever walk this planet, you have a tiny sense of your place in the world, have a grain of self-control, and maybe even a passion for something that somebody convinced you could be a good career move. Unfortunately for you, you're also going to wake up to the fact that you just got split out into a fucking holy, political, moral, egotistical war between 18 different ways to view the world, and they have split into 649 different factions that themselves split into 450,738 distinct little clubs that all hate each other, run by people that spend so much time up their own asses that they can legally be counted as a spare tire if kept in your trunk. Undeterred, you will march forth, perhaps even intending to fix things, to do a little bit of good for this messed up little place that we're all forced to live in. Maybe, even though you don't tell people this, maybe you harbor some secret feelings that you might actually be the one person that actually manages to cut through all the red tape and bullshit and get people to see other people as just that, people. But unfortunately, all that comes to an end when you get rear-ended by some little teeny bopper fuck in their mommy and daddy's SUV coming out of the grocery store lot, all because you actually stopped behind the line to allow the elderly man in the motorized wheelchair to finish crossing the road. But nobody sees that, do they? No, they do not. They didn't see that at all. And all of a sudden, there's a passenger in the seat of your car, and they seem to have kind of a squished up head because oopsie doodles when the teeny bopper got out of their car with their phone and mouth already running, accusing you of everything from mental instability to a personal desire to fuck up their day and intermingling it with threats of the police, mommy, daddy, uncle, fuck nugget, the lawyer are gonna do when they get here. It just makes you kind of snap.
And that's all the time we have for you right now, Mr. Dog Hog Jones. Wormbait, if you like. Wasn't he fun, kiddos? Look at him shuffle away. He is drunk. Did you see that, kiddos? Did you see him drinking all the way through that? He looks sad, don't he? He's just a big, sad, lonely, drunken, sunken, fucking monster is what he is. And he knows it. Don't you worry your pretty little faces. He knows it, kids. He knows it. He understands it. He gots it. He gets it. It's a part of him. Where are we going? What are we doing? And more importantly, who's this little puppet that's creeping out of the ceiling tiles above us? Why, it's the middle of the road themselves, Average Joe.
Hello. Hi there. My goodness, there's a lot of you. Again, hello. My name is Joe, Joseph, I guess, if you want to be formal. And I've been contracted through the Honesty 101 Charitable Trust to deliver a talk on the... Hold on, what is it? Hold on, I've got a note. 1 second, I fucking lost my place. There it is. You, on the date of so-and-so, will deliver a talk on the truth inside the concept known as love. Failure to provide that will result in some sort of terrible bullshit that the writer, Lord God, creator of the universe, has decreed and will enact upon your head and the heads of all the sons before you. And honestly, it just kind of goes on like that for a while. Jesus Christ, man, really? This is what you give me?
He's bad. He's really bad. I noticed that last time. I think he tried to distract me by making me a clown, but really, all he's doing is showing a weird and shockingly kinky side of himself.
He is, isn't he? Fuck. Fuck. Hold on a second. I want to try something. Give me something honest to say, like real honest. Hit me right now. I'm going to speak the truth in 3, 2, 1.
I wish I was famous enough that I could publicly do a bunch of drugs and drink a bunch of alcohol and I wouldn't have to defend my behavior because I would have a bunch of fans justifying everything I did as some sort of genius-style process. Even though I would secretly be afraid that they were actually the smart ones and I was pulling some sort of long-term creative con on the world at large.
No, man. Oh no, that's really gonna fly in the face of everything he continually says about wanting to destroy his ego and live life for the art itself and all that other self-serving bullshit. Oh gosh, oh golly.
Cut it. Yeah, cut it and put something good on. Still time. Fuck this. Fuck this clown bullshit. We'll pay him all the same. Just cut it. Put something on. I don't care.
A song for everybody, not to distract from what's happening because it's important. Yeah, that's the thing. I'm Miss Daphne Dolores Samarado. I definitely have a large and important role in this, and it's definitely not currently being used as filler material, and I'm here to entertain you. That is not dead, which can eternal lie, and with strange Zeons even death may die. It was a colossal and nameless blasphemy, with glaring red eyes, and it held in a bony claws things that had been a man. gnawing at the head as a child nibbles at a stick of candy. Its position was a kind of crouch, and as one looked, one felt that at any moment it might drop its present prey and seek a juicier morsel. But damn it all, it wasn't even the fiendish subject that made it such an immortal fountainhead of all panic. Not that, nor the dog face with its pointed ears, bloodshot eyes, flat nose, and drooling lips. It wasn't the scaly claws, nor the mold-caked body, nor the half-hooved feet. None of these, though any one of them might well have driven an excitable man to madness. Without warning came those deep, cracked, ruckus vocal sounds which will never leave the memory of the stricken group who heard them. Not from any human throat were they born, for the organs of a man can yield no such acoustic perversions. Rather would one have said they came from the pit itself, had not their source been so unmistakably the altar stone on the peak. It is almost erroneous to call them sounds at all, since so much of their ghastly, infrabass timbre spoke to the dim seats of consciousness in terror far subtler than the ear. Yet one must do so, since their form was indisputably, though vaguely, that of a half-articulate words. They were loud, loud as the rumblings and the thunder above which they echoed, yet did they come from no visible being? The people faded away, the arches, the vaulted roof vanished. I raised my seared eyes to the fathomless glare, and I saw the black stars hanging in the heavens, and the wet winds from the lake of holly chilled my face. I pray God will curse the writer as the writer has cursed the world with this beautiful, stupendous creation, terrible in simplicity, irresistible in its truth, a world which now trembles before the King in yellow.
Hi kids, this is Madeline Taylor, resident rapper-upper here at Honesty 10101. We've had a lot of fun here today, and it's important to put a definitive ending on these sorts of things to ensure that they're received with the proper context. What we've witnessed here today is nothing short of a breakdown of control, a reaching, a grasping even. I've been given a brief license of lucidity in order to provide a platform on which we can see both the forest and the trees, dead as they are. It's become quite obvious that the creator of our world is suffering a breakdown of sorts. What once might have been concealed by things like story, character, analogy, art, it begins to lie face up on the sidewalk and cook in the sun. Any search for insight beyond reading the tea leaves of somebody heaving paint in a vain attempt to be Pollock is likely to result in disappointment at the very least, disintegration at the worst. What comes after honesty? I guess we'll find out next time. Take the ending, Janie Boo.
Genuine radio broadcast honesty 10101.
Genuine Radio is voiced by Joe Hanson, Kris Northcutt, Edward Hoffman, Monte D. Monteleagre, Edie Pierce, Alice Stilwell, and Raimy O. Washington. Genuine Radio was created by Alexander Wolfe and is a production of Wolf Mountain Workshop. Tune in. Breakdown.